Morning, Mrs. Carter. How are you? Hello, Kitty. Come on in. Come on in, Kitty. Come on in. Come on in, Kitty. Come on in, dear. Come on in. Come on in, Kitty. Come on in. Come on, Kitty, 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 Kitty. Come on. Come on in, Kitty. Come on in. Come on, Kitty, 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 Kitty.
Just a minute, Mr. Langley.
Oh, good morning.
I want to know whether this is a rooming house or a music factory. That piano player has been at it all night, and it's got to stop. Either he goes or I go.
I'll speak to my wife about it.
You will not. You'll speak to him about it.
But,
Get up there and tell that Holmes boy to stop playing that piano.
he ain't doing nobody no harm.
He'll have the whole house empty.
Well, he owes you 4 weeks' rent. You can't throw him out now.
It'll be worth it to get rid of him.
Oh, I have a heart, Min. That kid's going to amount to something.
Yeah, he'll probably grow up to be a night watchman like you.
Is that so? Well, my future's ahead of me. Mr. Parker promised to promote me.
Parker, the two of you started together and see where he is now. He's a millionaire and you're still a night watchman.
I might be a night watchman, but I got a heart.
Say, listen, you. If you don't throw that guy out, by George, I will. I'm stuck all night.
Neither have I.
Come in? Oh, hello, Max.
Morning, Mr. Holmes. Say, you better soft pedal on that piano till after 10 o'clock.
Was I disturbing anybody?
Well, you wasn't exactly letting them sleep.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I've been trying to finish this piece.
Yep, I know that. Well, how is it coming?
Well, I got it all except the end.
Been stuck on that for some time, ain't you? Well, maybe you could sort of play softly.
Oh, thank you, Max. I'm much obliged to you. Say, will you give me that again?
Give you what?
Oh, don't you understand? That tune, that melody, those notes. Now hurry before you forget them.
Say, are you crazy?
No, lady, but I will be unless you hum that finish for me.
Oh, you mean the last few bars of your song?
Sure, that's it. Now, will you give it to me again?
I'll try.
What's the matter?
Has it got a cold?
Oh, no. I had to put those blankets on to keep from disturbing the neighbors.
Oh.
Will you give me that again?
All right.
That's it. I've got it. I've got it. It's finished.
Hey, don't be cute.
Well, I'm sorry. I was so happy to finish it, I guess I overstepped myself.
Oh, that's all right. I understand. I gotta go now.
Oh, don't go yet. Don't you want to hear the rest of it?
All right. I'll listen to it. Pop off, big boy. Gee, no one's played to me like that since I left Glen Falls.
Is that your home? You never guess where I came from.
Looks to me like a toss-up between Alabama and Tennessee.
What makes you think so?
What makes me think so? Mommy!
You're kidding me now.
Oh, I wouldn't kid you, big boy. You know, that's really a lovely song.
Do you think so?
Sure.
Do you think the public will like it?
Like it? Wait till they hear it.
Hey, let me try it once. Oh, I struck the wrong note.
No, that was right.
Well, on most pianos, that'd be flat.
But not on this one. You see, this piano's different. It's sort of an heirloom.
No.
There's a lot of fine music has been written on it. You see, my grandfather and father both wrote melodies on it, not to mention my own. You don't think I'm sentimental, do you?
Oh, no, I know a guy talks like that about his Buick.
You see, I tuned this myself, and I guess I got those two notes backwards.
This piano means a lot to you, doesn't it?
I'd rather lose everything than have anything happen to this piano.
Gee, you Southerners are sentimental.
Oh, Mr. Langley.
No wonder nobody answered in your room. Well, this is a surprise. I was only thinking yesterday of introducing you two to each other.
I was just helping him with his song.
Oh, that song will be the death of me yet. Say, these flowers just came for you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Better not let the missus catch you two together.
Oh, I wouldn't let that happen.
Whoopee!
It's a good thing your sweetheart didn't bring those flowers himself and find you here in my room.
My sweetheart?
Well, if I sent a girl some flowers, she'd be my sweetheart.
They're from Mr. Clucky, the guy I work for. He's been on the make for months.
On the make?
Yeah, on the make.
I don't understand.
On the make means he's been trying to date me up, take me out.
You don't mean he's annoying you?
He don't annoy me. I won't let him.
Well, if ever his intentions are dishonorable, will you let me know?
Why?
I'd go down and bust him, that's all.
Gee, I've read about guys like you. Oh, I forgot my coffee must be boiling over.
Say, don't go that way. Somebody might see you.
Oh, I'll have to. It's locked on my side.
Gee, that's great.
Do you take cream?
Oh, no, thank you.
That's good, because there isn't any.
You don't know how much this friendliness means to me.
Don't be cute. Hey, you better not play so loud. Can you imagine what would happen if that mean old hatchet-faced caught us?
Yeah, I bet she was raised on a persimmon.
You know, people like that. Ouch.
This is a respectable house, young lady. When your month's up, you go.
But it isn't her fault.
As for you piano-playing lunatic, you go now. But the piano stays to pay for your 4 weeks' rent.
But you can't keep my piano.
Oh, can't I? Well, just let me see somebody take it out of here.
What's that mean old hag gonna do now?
I guess it looks kind of tough for me.
Say, listen, I heard everything, but we'll fool her.
How?
I'll move the piano out of the house for you while she's taking her afternoon beauty sleep.
But where am I to move to?
Across the street to Ellen Brady's. She takes in all our lodgers when my missus kicks them out.
Do you think you can move the piano without hurting it?
Say, I ain't night watchman at Parker's piano store for nothing. I'll get Tony the Iceman to help me.
Gee, Max, you're a real friend.
Now, that's all right. Don't worry. Just leave everything up to me.
Listen, big boy, I can lend you a few dollars.
Oh, no much obliged. I couldn't do that. I guess I'll have to sell the piano after all.
Oh, you mustn't do that. You can't write music without a piano.
But I haven't found anybody that thought I could write anyhow. And maybe I can't.
I think you can.
Well, that's awful nice of you, but I think I'll chuck it all and work my way back to Mobile on a boat.
That's a fine way to talk, you big bozo. Where's your nerve?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got beyond myself. You see, I've been up all night.
Don't I know that?
Have I been keeping you awake?
Oh, no. When you work for a music publishing house, nothing keeps you awake. Am I dumb? I can help you.
How?
Yeah, I work for Kemple and Clucky, the music publishers. I'm going to take you down there right now.
Do you think they'll buy my song?
Reverse your English, kid. We're going to sell it to them. Make it snappy. I'm late already.
If you want to take a girl to the opening of the Follies for $27.50 a seat, that's all right. That's your business. But it's got to come from your own pocket out. You can't chuck this firm's money around like that.
But it's business.
Ah, business. What kind of business? What are you going to do? Are you going to try and peddle music between the acts? We got no songs in the Follies. Why don't you wait till we get a show where we got some songs in it? Then you can take your lady friends for nothing.
Now listen here. Am I a partner here or am I?
Well, of course, now, when you put it in that obtuse manner, I must admit that you were a kind of a partner around here. I'm sorry to say. But remember, you only handle the music. The brains and the business of this concern, that's me.
Ain't it good business to be seen places?
Not for $27.50 a look. I know plenty places you can be seen for nothing. Taking ladies to the opening of the Follies. I bet she isn't even a customer. That ain't good business. That's making whoopee with the firm's money.
That don't mean making whoopee.
Is that so? Say, listen. Any time a man pays $55 for 2 seats in a theater, if that don't mean making whoopee, well, then he's a schlemiel. That's all I got to say.
Hello? He's Clukie. Oh, it's Mr. Campbell you want. Hey, it's for you.
Hello? Yeah? Yeah, this is Mr. Campbell. You're going to take a sock at who? Say, let me tell you something. You can't talk about my partner like that. I want you to distinctly understood that Mr. Clukie is not only my partner, but he's my very best friend. Yeah, I love him like a brother. Huh? I know he ain't. But my brother wasn't any good either. Say, Cluck.
Clucky, if you please.
Oh, don't be peevish. Listen, where did you get those seats for the Follies?
Why?
Well, I thought I'd like to get a couple for myself.
With the firm's money.
Certainly with the firm. This is simply a matter of business. You see, I'm taking little Ruth Morgan along.
Don't be silly.
What do you mean, don't be silly? Can't I be nice to Ruth?
It's not of your business to be nice to her. It's mine. I'm taking her to the forest tomorrow night.
Say, since when was being nice to Ruth in your department?
Ever since I discovered her.
You discovered her? That's a good one. You discovered... Don't be ridiculous. Don't be absurd. I discovered Ruth.
Don't talk foolishness. I knew she could sing the minute she opened her mouth.
Well, that's nothing. I knew she could sing the minute she opened the door. That's why she goes to the Follies with me.
Say, listen. You must not be seen at the Follies. If you want to be seen places, you've got to look smart.
No, I got to look smart now, huh? It ain't enough for me to be smart. Now I got to look smart, huh?
Whoever said you were smart? I'm smarter than you ever was.
Listen, the only time you was ever smarter than me was when I took you for a partner.
Hello, Ruthie.
Hello, Eddie. Say, what kind of a mood are the bosses in today?
Same as usual.
Well, I can handle that all right. You see, Clucky passes on the songs, and Kempo argues the money with you. Good luck, Barry.
You're certainly being nice to me.
Oh, now, don't be cute.
Come in.
Good morning, Kempy.
How you what?
Good morning, Mr. Clucky.
Good morning, Ruthie.
Mr. Clucky, I want you to meet Mr. Barry Holmes.
How do you do, Mr. Holmes?
And, Mr. Kemple, Mr. Holmes.
I what?
What can we do for you, Mr. Holmes?
I have a song here that I think is pretty good.
A songwriter.
I'm afraid we don't need any songs today, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, but Mr. Clucky, you don't mean to tell me you're going to pass up a hit? You haven't heard anything until you hear this number.
I'd like very much to play it for you.
Sure, you can't lose anything listening to it.
Is it good, Ruthie?
Good. It's the best thing I've ever heard.
Well, if it's that good, let's have it.
Well, I guess you don't need me for this.
Oh, but we do, Mr.
Say,
Kemple.
listen, this is my busy day. I can't...
Oh, but you've got to stay here. This is a big moment in the history of K&K songs.
All right, go ahead.
Of course, he hasn't any lyrics yet. But he's got some good ideas. Put everything you got into it, Barry.
You want money for this?
Why, yes, I thought...
Well, wait till I tell you what I think. Young man...
Wait a moment, Campbell. It's my job. It ain't yours.
I suppose you think that's a good song, ain't it?
Well, it's different.
Yes, I should say it is. The words is different.
I think it has possibilities.
Well, it has no possibilities of being published by us.
Now, listen here. I'm selecting the songs. You are only buying them.
It seems as though my song is causing trouble.
Yes, if you'd have sung it much longer, it'd have caused a murder.
You don't think it's so bad, do you, Mr. Clunk?
Well, no, I don't. But it does need to work.
Well, that's encouraging.
Listen, Holmes, tell you what to do. Brush up your music. Write a good lyric with a good idea. Then bring the song into me, and I'm sure I'm able to handle it.
Oh, that's great. I'll go home now.
Yeah.
And I'll be back with it all finished in a day or two.
Barry, wait outside for me a minute, will you?
All right. Goodbye, Mr. Clay.
Bye.
Do you mean it?
Sure, the song can be made all right.
Oh, he forgot it.
Let me have it. Let me have it.
Why?
I've got an idea. And listen, Ruthie, before Kemper comes back, I have here a couple of tickets.
Gone?
Yes.
So, you're bringing in songwriters now, huh? Handsome young songwriters.
He is good looking, isn't
Yeah, he is. Very nice. When he sings, he looks fine, but he sounds rotten. Beware of songwriters. Never trust anything but a publisher.
he? You're all wrong about that song. Mr. Clunky said it's all right.
Well, what Cluck says, that's to laugh at.
A nice way you treat him. Here I place a fortune on your lap and see how you act. Mr. Clunky knows how to handle it. Pat that boy on the back, and he'll be writing rhapsodies.
Yes, and I suppose if you'd hit him on the head, he'd write your grand opera.
Ah, don't be cute.
I just don't know how to put my feelings into words, Ruth. I want to say thank you, but that sounds kind of vacant after all you've done for me.
I haven't done anything. You wrote the song, and that's what counts.
That's mighty sweet of you to say that. For the first time since I've been north, I feel that nothing can stop me.
That's the stuff. I know you'll bowl 'em over.
And you're the reason for me feeling that way.
I guess you better be going home and get to work.
All right. But there's one thing that'll make me work mighty hard.
What's that, big boy?
If I know I'm going to see you tonight.
It's the date.
Gee, I'm lucky.
Come on now. Stop wasting time. Goodbye, Barry.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ruth, come here, Ruth. I want you to sing the song for the Lang sisters.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
if you have a part, I'm getting nowhere.
No, well, that's farther than you'll ever get alone, I'll tell you that.
Say, do you want to lose that girl?
Ah, don't be silly. Why should I want to lose
Say,
that girl?
you better treat her decent. And another thing, leave me and my music alone. I stick to your bookkeeping.
That's all right.
I don't know why I ever went in business with you. You never did me any good.
No, and you never did me any good. Mabel! Quick! Here, take this down in stenography, quick. An idea for a song. You never did me any good. Give it to Jack and Benny and tell them to write it up quick.
Yes, sir.
Say, that was a good idea of mine.
What do you mean, a good idea of yours?
What do you mean?
I thought of the idea.
Say, just when I was
You
standing
said the
here-
words, but I thought of the idea.
Say, but I
Didn't
thought
I?
it was
Wait,
just when
didn't
I
I?
was standing here.
Didn't I send for Mabel to come out here?
Mabel.
1, 2, pull.
All right, now push, Tony.
I push, you pull.
Now go quiet, Tony.
I know. Well, you gotta move it, the piano, no?
Now swing it around. Swing it around.
I'm not making no noise. You gotta move it, the piano.
All right, now you pull and I'll push. Go on.
Only jumping Christopher Colomb, I'm a kill.
Push, Tony. What's the matter?
No pushing no more. You squeezing me like a tomato. You asking me what's the matter?
Don't get excited.
I don't get excited.
I'll get you out in a minute.
My head's still full like a balloon. Have you up, Max, before she busts?
Well, you push and I pull.
Hurry up. Oh, my poor stomach.
It's all right, Tony.
It's true.
We got to get it out without the missus seeing us. Go on, now take
Well,
it.
look out. Look out.
Look out yourself then. Go
Are you
on.
killing me?
Well, what do you want to walk into it for? Why don't you...
You, I got no ice in the bank.
Shut up, will you? Now you pull and I'll push.
Look where you going.
Pull
You
and
see?
I'll push. Go on. Now pull.
You. Why you
Pull.
Why you push a little more?
Well, pull. Go on. Pull.
Go around now, Max.
Go around. Now, careful, Tony. This is the tough part now.
All right, Max.
Now, don't wake the missus now. Don't wake the missus.
All right.
Are you ready?
All right.
Now, wait. Be careful.
What's the matter?
The missus.
Hey, look out now for the stairs.
All right, you'll find them. Now, ready? All right. Now, pull, man. Pull.
Look out, Max. Hold it. It's too heavy.
No, hold it, Tony. Don't make a noise. You'll wake the missus up. Hold it.
If she wake up, goodbye, Max. You kiss yourself a goodbye.
Hold it now.
That's a pull.
No, you pull. I pushing.
Max, a watch.
Go on now, Tony. Go on with it. Go on. The toughest part's over, Tony. It'll be across the street in a jiffy.
Oh, will it? Oh, help me, Mussolini.
I don't know.
Get out of it, you kids. Now, get out of it.
What's the matter, mister? Did you drop it?
Oh, get out of it, will you? Oh, boy, I'm sorry.
Well, you nearly made it.
I wish somebody had taken my eyes wagon instead of this to happen.
Well, don't worry, boys. I guess the old thing was about to fall apart anyway.
Good night.
I'll be glad to have you. Hello.
Say, where's your piano?
Max and Tony accidentally smashed it.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I wondered what you looked so funny at the window about. But I don't blame you for being sad.
Oh, I did feel kind of badly about it this afternoon, but I don't anymore.
Well, you don't look like you're going to bust out laughing now. What else is the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Aw, don't be cute. What's eating you?
I reckon I have no right to feel the way I do.
Haven't any right to feel what way?
I thought you said you weren't going to let Mr. Clucky annoy you.
And I don't.
So I noticed. You apparently enjoy him very much.
Oh, so that's why you're singing the blues.
I should say not.
You funny boy. I was just walking out of the restaurant when I bumped into him, and he was kind enough to drive me home. Say, I want you to understand. I wouldn't go out with Walter Clucky if he bought me a yacht as big as the Leviathan.
I'll admit I acted kind of funny, but somehow I just can't help it. Oh, Ruth,
Did you get an idea for your lyrics yet?
Did I get an idea? Well, I almost have them finished. Take a look at that.
Oh, gee, that's swell. You're a cinch to finish it if you'll only sit down at the piano.
Yeah? Sit down at what piano?
Oh, gee, I forgot. I got an idea. We can go to the office if it's still open. I'll phone.
Great. There's a telephone downstairs.
Okay, I'll go. Dexter, 1200, please.
You sure are a woman with great ideas. I don't know what I'd ever do without you.
All right. No answer. I guess that wasn't such a hot idea.
Max.
Max what?
He's night watchman at Parker's factory, and I'm sure he'll let us use one of their pianos. Come on, let's go.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Hello. Say, what are you two kids doing here?
You're the only one that can help us.
Me?
Yes, I need a piano to whip my song into shape.
Yes, but I'd be fired if I moved one out.
No, we don't want you to move anything out. Barry just wants to use one.
That's it.
Yeah, but I ain't supposed to.
Oh, I'll be careful.
Oh, it ain't that, but supposing somebody caught me.
Oh, gee, and we thought you'd surely help us.
All right, I'll take a chance.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't fail us, Max.
There's a room on the top floor. Use the piano in there.
Oh, Max, you're a darling.
This must be it.
Oh, gee, but it's dark in here. Hey, don't let go of my hand.
I won't until I find the light switch. I got it.
No, that must be for the heat. Maybe it's over by the other door. Oh, I found it.
Boy, this is great.
Honey, I can hardly wait to sing those lyrics.
Did you say honey?
Hey, did you come here to waste time or to get to work?
All right. I better go with him with you first.
Okay.
The hornbill has several interesting characteristics, one of which I might dwell upon at some length. When the hornbill sets forth...
Hey, Eddie. What's the idea? Parker's not on the air Thursday, is he?
Not supposed to be.
This is Thursday.
Play it through once, and then I'll sing the whole thing.
I haven't got the last line of the chorus.
Oh, that doesn't hurt. I'll make it up when I get to it.
I hope it's good.
I didn't see what they're doing.
I think I got it. Play me an introduction one. Lucky is the boy, it seems, finding someone of his dreams. I'm a lucky boy, and it's true, I found you.
Gee, that's a swell number, George.
Very pretty. I'm tired of listening to that duck talk about the hornbills in there. Cut him out and put the Parker program on. Give me the air. WLM, please stand by, folks. We're going to give you a little surprise program. Coming to you through the courtesy of the Parker Piano Company.
Let's recall each little moment that we spent, sweetheart. Someone whispered I love you. Someone said I dream of you. Maybe someone I love loves me. Someone I gave a kiss to. Someone and their hands been hiding will start to shine. Someone I give my heart to. Someone promised his heart to. Maybe someone I love loves me.
You did it. Wow, what a last line. I can hardly believe it's my song.
Why?
It sounded so beautiful and sincere when you were singing it.
Why, it's a song, Barry, not my singing.
When you were singing that last line, maybe someone I love loves me, you sounded as though you really meant it.
Did I?
I hope you did. I never could have written those lyrics if I hadn't met you. Ruth, there's something I want to say to you.
What is it, Barry? Say it.
Ruth, I love you, honey.
And I love you too, Barry.
Old Lady Luck sure is glued to me now. You love me, and my song is finished. And when Clucky hears it tomorrow, he'll buy it, won't he?
Of course he will.
And when I sell that song, do you know what it'll mean?
What?
It'll make it possible for me to do a lot of things for you and to make us happy.
Oh, Barry.
Make it good. What, more telegrams?
And how? Put Mary Lou on there, please. Say, what's going on here? You've given anything away from us and let me in on it, will you, sister?
We're not giving away anything for nothing. And furthermore, don't call me sister.
Okay, beautiful.
Here are some more, Mr. Parker.
I can't understand how these people get into our broadcasting room. Did you get in touch with Central?
Yes, but they don't know who it was. They said they received the signal and they put it on the air because it sounded good.
It sounded good, all right. All these telegrams insist that I put these people on our regular program tonight, and I don't know who the performers are.
The night watchman's responsible for this. He ought to know.
That Max again.
Shall I write out his discharge slip?
I'll attend to him. Send him in as soon as he gets here.
Very well.
Good morning, Mr. Clucky.
Morning.
Good morning.
Did this orchestration get finished?
Which one?
The new song by this new fellow Miss Morgan brought in yesterday.
Oh, sure, they're finished.
Oh, that's fine. Then call up Joe Freeman and tell him I want him to play it tonight at the Starlight Garden. And I don't want Mr. Kemper to know anything about
Yes,
it. Get
sir.
me.
Good morning, Mr.
Good
Kemp.
morning.
Good morning. Greetings and solutions. Good morning, Cluck. How you was?
Mr. Kemple, here are your tickets to the Follies.
Thank you.
Say, Bo Brummel, what's the idea?
Never mind, Bo Brummel. Kemple is the name, please. Kemple. Starlight Gardens on the phone, Mr. Clucky.
Yes, I'll be there, right there.
Say, what do we got to do with the Starlight Garden?
Do I have to tell you everything?
You don't have to...
Hello, everybody. Hello,
Morning, Ruthie.
Why, Mr. Kemple, how smart you look.
You like it?
Oh.
Look, the spreads. I got socks on under them and everything. Say, Ruth. I want to have a little private talk with you. Just you and me together. We go in the other room where we won't be interrupted. You understand? You know you're a very pretty girl.
Now, Mr. Kemple.
Yeah, right now. Make the door shut and come over here. I want to tell you something. You know, it's a great satisfaction for a man of brains like me to take such a face and show us round to different places. So I want that you should take supper with me tonight, and then we go to the Follies.
Oh, but I can't. I've got a date.
Oh, they very good.
Oh, but I couldn't, Mr. Kemple.
He said, with Cluck?
No.
You positive it ain't with Cluck?
You can gamble on it.
That's a good idea.
Say, what do you mean?
Nothing at all. I was just sorry that you're not going with me because, look what I got here for you.
Oh, what a beautiful dress. Oh, but I couldn't accept it.
Sure you can. Oh, yes. I think, sure. about such things, but I should say it's a bargain, all right. Hello, Cluck. Ruth is just showing me a new dress she bought. And now here.
But, Mr. Campbell...
No. This is my busy day. Don't bother me with any more lingerie. Go ahead. Run along now. Run along.
Ruthie, I want to see you in a few minutes.
Listen, you're wasting your time. She ain't going with you.
Oh, you think no, huh?
Well, I'll bet you she ain't.
I suppose she's going with you.
Well, you never can tell about women, you know, but I bet you that she ain't going with you.
Oh, she might go with me if I told her I'd take her to the Starlight Garden.
She wouldn't go with you if you told her you'd take her to the Garden of Eden. I bet you.
How much?
Well, you say how much.
$250?
$250? A bet.
All right.
Gee, Cluck, it's a shame to do this to you.
Ruthie. Come in, sit down. Sit down.
Yes, sir.
I have some good news for you. I had the song orchestrated.
Barry?
Yep, and they're going to play it for me tonight at the Starlight Garden.
Oh, how wonderful.
And I want you to come with me there for dinner and listen to it, and afterwards we go to the Follies.
Oh, but I can't. I've got a date. But maybe Barry could come with us.
Oh, no, you must not tell a soul about it. It's a big secret.
Oh, but I've got to tell Mr. Campbell. I promised him positively I wouldn't go out with you.
Oh. You did you?
Well, what am I going to say to Barry?
Tell him you got some work to do.
Oh, but I couldn't do that. I guess you'll have to count me out.
Well, then the whole deal is off.
You mean if I don't go, you're not going to buy Barry's songs?
Mm-hmm. That's the proposition.
But I'd have to lie to him.
But it's not a lie, it's for his sake, ain't it?
I guess you're right. All right, I'll go.
Splendid. And remember, not a word to Campbell about it.
No. Is that all?
That's all.
Okay.
No use worrying about your face. You can't change it.
I'm just wondering why I'm always such a hit with ladies.
Yeah? Well, I'll tell you. Women like to have fellas like you around. It shows them that their husbands ain't so bad after all.
Say, you got a peculiar sense of humor for a fellow who's just about to lose $250.
Yeah? You still think she's going with it?
I'm sure of it.
You want to raise the bet?
Sure.
Will you make it 500?
That's a bet.
Good.
It's a shame to do this to you, Campbell.
Hey, I just want to teach you a lesson. Never bet on what a woman's going to do.
Good evening, Miss Dunn. I hear Mr. Parker wants to see me.
He most certainly does.
Ah, that's good. You know, I bet this is where I get my promotion.
This is where you're wrong. It's where you get fired. The night watchman is here.
Send him in immediately.
Well, John, how's Maggie and the kids?
Never mind about Maggie and the kids. For 15 years I've tried to make something out of you, and you're not even a good night watchman.
Oh, John, now say. You know, if it wasn't for me, there'd be no Parker Piano Company.
It's on your account that I'm in this fine fix now.
How?
Who did you let into that broadcasting room last night?
Oh, broadcasting?
Yes?
Oh, just a couple of kids, friends of mine. They needed a piano to work on. You know, John, they're so crazy in love, it'd give you a kick just to watch them. And you'd have done the same thing yourself.
Never mind that. You get those kids here right away.
Ain't gonna be hard on them, are you, John?
Oh, you dunce. There's a fortune in store for them.
A fortune?
Look at these. The Parker radio audience all over the country are asking for these kids tonight, and I can't disappoint them.
Leave it to me, and I'll get him here in a jiffy.
Tell them not to sell that song. It's a sensation. I want to buy it.
Say, you know, I'm responsible for most of this. How about my promotion?
You get that boy and girl here tonight, and you can have any job in the place. Only take my car and chauffeur, but hurry up.
All right, John.
Say, you got any pig snuggles and sauerkraut?
I'm sorry, we're out of there.
Well, then I tell you, bring me a nice a Wiener Schnitzel.
You bet, yes, sir.
Yeah, and I would like to have a big, juicy dill pickle.
You shall have it.
Don't cut it, you know.
No, sir.
Just serve it, the whole thing all together.
Just as you say. Yes, sir.
I'm going to enjoy this meal.
You bet.
My partner pays for this out of a bet. Gee, I wish I could eat twice as much, but I got to get to the opening of the Follies. Go on, hurry that up now,
All right,
will you?
sir, I will.
And say, don't forget the dill pickle.
I will not.
You mean everybody was listening to us?
Sure you were broadcasting, and we didn't even know it. But let's hurry. We've got to get to Parker's.
Gee, we're sure getting a lucky break.
Now, you get in the car, and I'll run over and get Ruth.
What are you doing here at this hour?
I've come to get Ruth.
She left half an hour ago with some rich-looking man.
Did she say where she was going?
I heard the man tell the chauffeur go to the Starlight Gardens.
Starlight Gardens. Starlight Gardens.
Where's Ruth?
She's up at the Starlight Gardens.
Oh, that's funny. She told me she was going back to work after dinner.
Ah, now, don't go thinking anything's wrong.
I'm sorry, sir, but this table's been reserved.
So, after all, you broke your word, ain't it? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
But, Mr. Campbell...
Don't try to justify yourself for what you did. It just proves what I say, that you can't bet on a woman.
Did you say this was our table?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, but I'll have to move you to another table.
I don't want another table. My appetite is positively distinguished now.
Permit me, Ruthie.
Clear this off here.
God in heaven, look! She goes to dinner with that bowl of evil, and where's my combination?
Well, Mr. Campbell, I was going to send it back, and Mr. Clucky wouldn't let me.
Oh, he wouldn't, huh? That reminds me, Cluck. I got something for you.
My check.
Check nothing. It's a bill for that dress she's got on.
Say, I don't want that. I want your check for $500.
Well, you get paid with money. I wouldn't trust you with a check. By the time you went to endorse it, it'll be $5,000. Here, there's your money, and don't forget I got a witness to prove that I paid it.
Sweetest money I ever made. Ruth, those are $500 advance royalty for your boyfriend's song.
What's that?
Oh, thank talkie.
With my cash, you buy that rotten song? Oh, never in my life did I waste so much money in one day.
Say, don't stand here around. Sit down for a minute.
I won't sit down.
All right, then stand up.
Now, you see, if I had a partner with any with any brains, that's the kind of songs he'd buy.
He has brains. He just bought it.
Is this the song?
That's Barry's song.
Well, I guess I must be getting old.
Oh, Mr. Campbell, don't say that.
Don't feel this way.
I don't want any of your sympathetics. You played me a dirty trick, and that lets me out with you.
Oh, well, he'll get over this. Come on, Ruthie. Let's dance.
Pardon me, is there anything I can do for you, sir?
I'm looking for someone.
Can you give me a check? If you'll just mention the name, perhaps I can help you locate your party.
Miss Ruth Morgan.
Ruth Morgan. Oh, Mr. Holmes, how are you?
Say, that's my song they're playing.
Yeah, I know. Well, don't blame me.
Maybe Ruth had something to do with it. Is she here?
Something to do with it? Is she here?
So that's what she calls working, huh?
You ain't surprised, are you? I want to tell you something. All these Broadway girls are chiselers. You see that dress she's got on? She chiseled that dress out of me. She chiseled your song out of you. Now she's working on Cluck. And I hope she breaks her chisel on him. You know, that's what makes
Say, wait a minute. What do you mean she chiseled that song out of me?
Well, that's the way it is with the music business. The girls are always looking for a song hit, you see? Now, when they bring one in, of course, they get the credit. Then, the good-looking partner takes them out to dinner. Maybe she told you she was stuck on you, huh? Say, listen, don't take it so sentimental. She was just kidding you, that's all.
Well, I guess the joke's on me. Running up here like a kid to tell her that Parker wants us to broadcast. And this is what I find.
Broadcast? You can't broadcast that song unless I say so.
Why not?
Why, we just bought it.
Oh, no, you haven't. You haven't got enough money, either of you, to buy anything of mine. I'm selling my song to Parker.
Hey, wait a minute, wait. You can't do that.
Oh, I can't I? Say, listen. So this is your game, huh? Well, let me tell you something. I'm through with you and your Tin Pan Alley tactics.
You can't come in here and act this way. You get out of here.
Keep your hands off of me.
Barry! Barry! Barry!
Listen. Don't go near him now. He's mad clean through. You see, this is what you get going out with this Broadway chic.
Oh, I know, but he doesn't understand.
He understands too much already. We've lost the song, and he's gone over to Parker to sell it to him.
Oh, Mr. Campbell, I must
Let's
tell him.
hurry up and we catch him at Parker. Well, all right, I'll go with you, but gee, you got a lot of explaining to do, I'll tell you that. He's always excited about this, but I know, but I can think listen, the thing to do is, if you keep away from him, I see him first. That's what it is.
Come, son. I can't, Mr. Parker. I've never sung over radio.
Oh, you'll be perfectly fine. Come on.
All right, Jerry, let it go. And for the closing number on the Parker Hour, we are repeating for you the special broadcast of last evening in response to many requests. Mr. Barry Holmes, the composer of the song Someone, will play and sing it for you, as his partner is unable to appear tonight.
Lucky is a boy, it seems, finding someone of his dream. I'm the lucky boy, and it's true. I found you, sweetheart. Tell me, do you feel the same? Since into your life I came. Let's recall these little moments.
Hey, listen. This man can't... Wait a minute.
Will you please be quiet?
He can't
He
go
can
broadcast
broadcast
that song.
That we spent, sweetheart. Someone whispered I love you. Someone. I can't go on, Mr. Parker.
But you must. You can't stop this way. You're hurting your own song.
I don't care about my song success. I don't want to ever hear it again. All I want to do is get out of this town.
Say, let me tell you something, Miss Parker.
Barry, darling, don't run off like that. You don't understand.
I understand enough to make me want to clear out of here.
Oh, you don't think I went out with Mr. Clucky just because I wanted to?
I suppose he forced you to.
No, but
Oh, there's no need of arguing.
Suppose you come down off your flagpole and listen to me for a minute. I didn't think he wanted to buy your song, and I went out with him to see that he did.
Mr. Kemple explained it all to me, and I don't want to sell my song that way.
The trouble with you is your pride's giving you a brainstorm.
Maybe so, but the sale of that song meant much more to me than the money.
Well, you're not the only one that feels that way. The reason I wanted them to buy the song was because of what you said last night.
You mean about making us happy? I reckon you thought I was an awful fool to say that.
Why, Barry.
Well, tell you, Mr. Parker, you must think I'm crazy, ain't it?
The boy has accepted my offer for the song, and it isn't your property.
And listen, any time I pay my money for anything, it's my property. I'll prove it to you right here. Ruth, did you or did you not?
Oh, just a minute. What do you offer for the song, Mr. Parker?
$1,000 down and 2 cents a copy.
Take it, Barry. That's better than that.
Say, here, who are you working for, Parker or Kemple and Clucky?
I'm working for Barry, and I always have been.
Ruth, you mean you weren't kidding just to get my song?
Of course not. He'll take your offer, Mr. Parker.
Say, just a minute. My partner and me have been consulting each other, and I will make you an offer of $1,000 and 3 cents a copy.
Can you top that?
Say, listen, Ruth, make your own offer.
Just a minute. Kemple and Clucky will take it. I'm not in the song publishing business.
Now, you see, you're getting smart.
How about it, Barry? Do you want Kemple and Clucky to have your song?
You're the boss.
Sold to Kemple and Clucky.
You see? You see how a man with brains always accomplishes what...
We forgot all about the Follies. They are half over.
Say, I got an idea. Let's invite Ruth and Barry, huh?
Not such a good idea. Look, Smarty.